Welcome everyone, I'm James Stark, anchor here at 13 on your side, and I'm going to be your host for this evening's virtual Be Great Tailgate. Now thank you so much for joining us. I know I speak for everyone at the Boys and Girls Club of Grand Rapids when I say we are so sad we cannot be with you in person tonight. The Be Great Tailgate is one of our favorite events of the year, but of course these are unprecedented times and everyone's health and safety is of the utmost importance. We have a brief but impactful presentation to share with you tonight. We will feature the stars of our organization, our kids, and you'll hear from our CEO with a recap on this crazy year and the plans for the future and how you can be a part of all the wonderful things that are happening at the club this year and beyond. Now, we're going to start this evening with a quick tour and intro of our clubs and our members.
Welcome to the Seidman Boys and Girls Club. I'm retired Officer Mike Harris. Come take a journey with me. So here we have our secretary, Miss G. Kids check in with her every day. This is our rec room right here. The kids play video games, have a good time. They also do homework too. Then this is our gymnasium. As you can see, the kids are running around, enjoying themselves. It's a good time. They have a lot of fun. And if you continue walking with me, hey. Hi. Now we'll take you down to what we call our team zone. And you have to be 13 and up to come in here. That kind of concludes our tour of the building.
Welcome everybody to our Style Boys and Girls Club. We are so excited to walk you through one of our buildings where some exciting stuff takes place throughout the day. Come on in. One of the first things our kids do is they stop at the front desk where they sign into our club so that we know that they're here. Continue to come in. This is our games room. You'll see a couple kids here already. One of the things that we're doing is during this time, we're doing virtual learning. Virtual learning is a time where we get to assist students throughout the day with their homework, with anything that they're doing for school for that first half of the day. Second half of the day, they're in cohorts, so 10 students in each cohort, and we're doing activities to keep them engaged. We also have an art room and a learning center. We just walked through our games room, but I'm gonna take you into our gym where there's some excited people ready to meet you. You ready? Here are some of our kids ready to introduce you to their club.
Shabuya, shabuya. Roll on!
Hello everybody, my name is Coach O, and I am the director of the Boys and Girls Club, Paul I. Phillips Learning Center. Come on in. Our first stop is going to be customer service, Miss Brenda. She keeps us all together, checks in everybody where they need to be. We cannot operate without Miss Brenda. Hey, Miss Brenda, how are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Thank you.
Thank you for taking us on that great tour. What a great opportunity for families in our community. Now, I know how much this means to parents. It absolutely takes a village, especially right now. And how lucky are we to have the Boys and Girls Club of Grand Rapids here to provide a safe and caring environment for the kids in our community. I know I speak for myself that every time I go into the Phillips Club and I see those kids with eyes light up and say, hey, I know you on TV, but they also don't just know me from that, but being able to be a part of their lives and just help them out, whether it's playing basketball or just listening to how their day goes. What we do at the Boys and Girls Club is so impactful. I hope you'll join me in supporting this great organization. That's what this is all about tonight. Now, next up, we have the Boys and Girls Club Fearless Leader, CEO, Mr. Patrick Plaskowski.
Thanks for joining us for this virtual version of the Be Great Tailgate. And I'd like to start out by thanking our very generous sponsors who have stuck with us in this new virtual format. So I'm going to thank them all right now. Our game day sponsor, once again, Meijer. Thank you. Our referee sponsors, First National Bank of Michigan, I3 Business Solutions, Mercantile Bank of Michigan, and Spectrum Health. Thank you. Our fan sponsors, JP Morgan Chase, Lake Michigan Credit Union, T-Mobile, and the Campbell Group. Thank you all. And our football sponsors, DK Security and the Kellogg Community Credit Union. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. So, in a normal year, this is where we would be, here at the gymnasium at the Paul I. Phillips Center. This room would be full of people all decked out in their sports regalia of their favorite team and having fun, raising money for a great cause, and coming together as a community. But like a lot of other things in 2020, this is something that we've lost this year. You know, it's another empty space, another hole in this unprecedented time. Not all of us have gone through quite a lot of difficulties in this extraordinary year, but for the families and the kids that we serve, those difficulties have been magnified, and those empty spaces and holes in their world are much larger and much scarier. But we at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Grand Rapids Youth Commonwealth have been working tirelessly to fill those gaps and to help meet those needs for our city's most vulnerable kids and families. Now, along with everyone else, back on Friday, March 13th, we had to shut our doors. But by Monday, the 16th, we were able to transform what is usually our in-club dinner service into a takeout hot meal service, and not only for the club members, but for any families with kids from our community. And then very quickly we were able to join up forces with the Spectrum Healthier Communities Initiative to be able to give out masks and sanitizers and PPE and other household goods. And then thanks to the Grand Rapids Police Department, we were able to begin delivering those goods to families who weren't able to get to us for whatever reason, making sure that their needs were met as well. And then, in June, finally, thanks to support from many of you and many partners in the community, we were able to once again safely reopen our doors to kids. So once again, we were able to provide a secure and a supportive place for parents to leave their children while they return back to work. And what's more, thanks to the support of the Children's Foundation, we were able to offer much needed mental health support, extra mental health support for the kids while they dealt with all the strange stresses and very extraordinary difficulties of this time. And then, before we knew it, summer was waning and the school year loomed. And when schools announced the various schedules, especially Grand Rapids Public Schools going fully virtual, well, we knew we had to act. And so we pivoted once again. You know, with working parents facing this impossible choice of either going to work or supporting their kids' virtual schooling, we knew we had to step in. So over the last month, we transformed what is usually an after-school program into a full-day learning assistance program. Once again, thanks to the support of so many in the community and our partners, especially the Grand Rapids Public Schools administration and many teachers, we are now able to be open from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So the parents of our kids they're able to leave their kids with us while they go off and earn a living for their family. They know that they can leave their child with us and that we're going to be there to support that child's online learning and other needs. So in the short time since school started, just over the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've seen dozens of kids who hadn't yet begun any of their virtual schoolwork. So kids, for no fault of their own, and have circumstances that are far beyond their control. They don't have reliable devices or reliable internet access. We've seen kindergartners who hadn't yet logged in for their first day of their first year of school. But thanks to your support, we were able to be there for them, and we're able to help keep them connected and keep them on track for a brighter future. So these are possibly the most challenging times that we've had as a club since our founding 82 years ago. But we are absolutely committed to doing whatever it takes to keep our doors open and to be there to support those kids who need us most. In this next short video, you're going to meet not only some of the kids that we serve, but you're going to be able to meet some of the parents and staff and longtime volunteers who are so integral. They are the heart of what we do here, and they're the ones that keep us connected to the communities that we serve.
Wow, it looks so different, but yeah, this was my home. I moved here in 2004, and I've lived and served in this community for a very long time. Boys and Girls Club isn't just a job for me. It's not just a place for kids to drop in. It really is a family.
I get to help young people develop their character and point toward that North Star. And teach them that common rule of the golden rule, treat people the way you want to be treated, and discover who you are as a person. And that's what we do at the Boys and Girls Club every day.
But when it comes to the kids, I have their back. So when Felicia asked me to come and help, assist, and serve meals, I told her absolutely, however long you need me. You know, at one point, I didn't even know I was gonna get paid for it. It didn't matter to me. So, you know, I was just really glad to know that they were gonna at least be able to eat. Because a lot of these kids, I'm telling you, the center is all they know, it's all they have when it comes to security.
My biggest concern about COVID hitting in March was that my teens were struggling, because I do know sometimes some of my teams face hunger issues, hygiene issues, and while we were here at the club, I was able to, if there was extra food, package it and send them home with them. And if they need anything, I was that resource for them. And I was afraid that they were struggling during that time and I wasn't there, and the fact that they wouldn't come back.
One of my biggest concerns when COVID hit was, we wouldn't be able to have our hands on the kids. And what I mean by having our hands on the kids is being that presence, that mentor, that person that they can come to and talk to about issues. I always viewed the club as a safe haven. And so when the kids are not there, I worry about some of them.
If you need someone to talk to, they'll definitely talk to you. But I had a lot of problems with my self-confidence.
I've never, ever in my life, ever wrote an essay before. One time, Ms. Taylor and one of the other staffs, they told me that I can do it. It was like a Rosa Parks essay that they do, mirrors, and I won first place.
My mom was like, instead of going to the park, hanging out with people that you're gonna get into it with, how about you work your way down to the Boys and Girls Club? I think that's a safe place for kids to go.
I'm from this neighborhood. This is my house. The reason why I wanted to work at the Boys and Girls Club is because I already knew everything about the Boys and Girls Club with the 7 years I have been going there. And with me going there, it has taught me lots of things. And Miss Felicia, Coach O, Officer Harris counted on me to take that leadership role by walking the parents around and serving snack and dinner and being in the gym, watching the kids, anything you can name.
I came to work at the Boys and Girls Club basically because I want to, same way how Taylor helped me, I want to be there and help somebody else too, the same way that I was helped. So it's basically like somebody gave me something and I want to give it back.
We're going to reframe our clubs. We're going to open it up to be a learning center so parents can go to work, have someplace safe. We're on a campaign right now. We're trying to hire parapros to come in and help the kids navigate their daily assignments and just to give them some place to go.
People are always asking me, well, you know, you're down there quite a bit and you're making a positive influence, positive impact on young people's lives. And I'll be honest, I need them just as much as they need me.
Boys and Girls Club is such a big deal. It started off as Seaman Center. It will always be Seaman Center. That Seaman Center Youth Commonwealth. It will always be that.
COVID really brought out the best in us as a community, and it brought out the best in the Boys and Girls Club. And I think that's why families still continue to be invested in our mission and want their children to still be a part of what we do.
So as you can see, the Boys and Girls Club of Grand Rapids Youth Commonwealth is much more than just an afternoon hangout. It's an integral part of the community. It's a home away from home. It's a safe haven for kids who may not have any other safe place to be after school. It's a place for kids to belong. So, there are dozens of touching stories like those that we could show you every day in the clubs. And you are the reason why we can do all this, why we're able to continue offering these services. And your support matters now more than ever. As our kids and families face unprecedented crises, I mean, an entire generation of kids here in this city is in danger of being left behind. But we are here to help as many of those kids as we can get through this difficult time to that brighter future they deserve. Now, this is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we need your help to make it successful. Now, our sponsors have given us a great head start, and once again, I want to thank all of them. But now you can help. Today, please consider a gift of at least $100. Now, that is the usual ticket price for the Be Great Tailgate, and it would be just fabulous if you could at least make that amount of a gift this year. It would make a huge difference for our kids. And of course, some of you may be able to do more. So if you want to make an even bigger impact, please, whether it's $500 or $1,000 or more, now, you can donate right now if you go to our website or on Facebook. And if you're on our website, you'll find the donate button on our top right-hand corner of the screen. And if you go to Facebook, you can go to just under the banner. There will be a donate button there as well. So I'll pause for a moment just to let you go find those buttons. Did you find it? If you have any trouble at all, you can please email us at info@bgcgrandrapids.org, or you can message us on Facebook. And then while you're filling out that donation form, I also want to remind you of one really easy way that you can make a big impact, and that is by making a monthly gift. So you can put $10, $20, $50, $100 more on a credit card. It's super easy. And on the donation form on our website, you just got to click the Make This a Monthly Gift option. And every gift, no matter how big or small, is a huge help to all of us here at Boys and Girls Clubs of Grand Rapids and help us keep this mission going. Your gift today will help provide PPE for the staff and for the kids, food for our kids and their families, educational tools that we need in this virtual learning situation, and it helps support the staff that we need to be here every day to greet these kids every morning and to get them breakfast and get them set online to begin their learning, and to be here every evening when we send those kids back home, hopefully with full bellies and hopefully a full head and a happy heart. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support very much, and so do all these kids. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.